Alright, bro, I'm just trying to stick to the plan, man. Stick to the game plan. Still rolling with Trubisky.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down, Mayfield. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He got 29 yards that time.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s, I think as we started.
Let's see if they got my line up. Let's see. Damn. Did I change my line up? Let's see here. Damn, this show did. He ain't supposed to be right there. Supposed to. Damn. Galloway is 96. Landry. 89, 92. Landry not even supposed to be in the 6'2". Oh yeah, I like that line. Tight end. 90, like everybody else good. Alright. Ready. Okay, let's see. 2nd and 7.
Moved through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
To throw, Mayfield. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, not too.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I had to double tap.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And he threw it straight to him.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Good drive. Damn, we had a good
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 11. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And
Come on, man, we
Gabriel
down,
on
man.
the
We gotta
catch.
get the ball,
And
man.
he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Trubisky to throw.
No!
But he makes the
Man, we
catch.
was on the
4
whole
yards on the
time. How did he
completion,
catch
and it
that?
sets up a 3rd
How
down.
did he catch
I think
that?
defensively you're okay with
Who's
that.
that
Here in the
nigga
first quarter, he's
shadow,
going to
bro?
get some catches,
God.
but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you can't stall them out when you do that.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down.
Let's go, run the ball quick.
On first down, Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Let's go, run the ball quick.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Looking left side,
Oh,
it's
they won't let me
complete.
tackle him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good.
Watch the middle. You got to watch the end, too.
Taylor Gabriel, 39 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Partner, are they going to cover him? That's 4 catches and the touchdown grab on that opening drive.
Well, what we're seeing so far, I believe, is their understanding that they want to go to him and often, but also they know they've got to move him around a little bit, get him into some different spots to continue to find open space to throw him the football. Otherwise, I just run 2 or 3 guys at him. They're doing a nice job of finding his way open, scheming him, as they like to say.
Football going back to the Cleveland Browns here. All right, let's take a peek back at last season. 7-8-1. You mentioned it earlier. They were a few breaks away from being a playoff team. Hard to believe. But now you go into the offseason for the first time in a long time, Charles, with expectations going into next year.
And how excited is everyone to actually have expectations rather than being the laughing stock of the NFL? You just mentioned they went 7-8-1, 0-16 in 2017, so everyone will take that. But you're right. What's the next step? With Baker Mayfield at quarterback, they believe they can contend for a playoff spot next year. They still will need some help on the defensive end, but what a great place they've started. Myles Garrett at defensive end, Denzel Ward at cornerback. Both of them went to the Pro Bowl this season.
Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield on first down. Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Danny Trevathan in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Watch it now, Barney!
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, my God.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
18.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep.
What?
It's caught
I don't let him
inside
pick
the
that.
10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Well, they
They
just
don't let me
treated 3rd
change
and
it to
long
him,
as
and then he don't
simply an
even turn
opportunity
around.
to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down, and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Go! Hey, gotta go. 18.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. He leaves this one for Howard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God. We should have had 2 kids.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky being chased out left. Run for it, and he will.
Oh, you got to put the heat on him, man.
For his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard.
Oh, man.
And he's into the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears will extend their lead. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Damn. We're going to do us all pick.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Oh, man. He turned around. Why you going to stop running?
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just give up the score.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Johnson, the intended target.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Damn. Definitely need to stop it. We're going to have a chance.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Oh, now he bowls it over. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Trubisky now, 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Burton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll run it now on the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again.
Why you wait for like turn around?
Eddie Jackson picks it, and the return this time will go.
Man, that won't let me take over my first
So we're at halftime, the losing Bears out on top here. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
All right. We'll see how Baker Mayfield done. Good time we got another goddamn quarterback. We don't hesitate. Yeah, Baker out of there. We'll yank him in a minute. Come on, Tyrod Taylor. Let's get him. Oh, yeah. We don't hesitate. We don't hesitate. Yeah, the Bears don't got no backup. Fuck. Alright, we gotta get a stop defense.
Zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Lock in.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Joe Schobert not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Trubisky to throw on second.
Bro, they won't let me pick it off, bro. My man is right there. Won't let me pick the ball off.
Practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round
I couldn't get behind him.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
All right, let's
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Taylor to throw on second down.
Oh, Taylor, bro.
They push him back to the 34. Khalil Mack in there to sack him for a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh, they blitzing. Oh.
On third down, Taylor.
Get those 2 feet in though, boy.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Oh, he had to jump
19 yards that time for number 19. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Let's go.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Let's fight, Browns. Let's fight. Let's go, Tyrod Taylor. Let's go.
And the Browns get a score closer. Extra point right down the middle.
Around, baby.
Cut the
Let's
lead
go.
to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Oh, hell no.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he spins away. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And Miller with it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Miller. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby.
It's intercepted.
No, you're going the wrong way, bro. Okay. I see you. I see you, Pimp Juice. I see you.
His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Taylor will bring the Browns up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Taylor to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Taylor.
Got him, coach. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop it in there, Taylor.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, They'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Get the ball! Damn, you got the ball, bro. You didn't slap it out the hand or nothing, bro.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
They touched that little waist and they just dropped that shit.
No move to pull the offense.
Damn.
Taylor's going to go for it.
Yeah, we're going to go for it. Oh, we got to call a fucking
timeout. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ran out of fucking time. I think they got blocks. Dang. No.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor.
Let's go.
That's caught out left by Norman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor.
Oh, the ball! Taylor! Oh, fucking ball!
Taken down.
Oh my God!
In there to pick up his second sack now
of
the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Taylor.
Got him, Coach. Oh, what? Set that shit up, man. What? What? Oh, my God. That just
poked out. But I think the Bears have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They'll begin to drive with Howard.
Damn,
gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
She was just the whole first half.
Here they also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Man, they fucking doing this goddamn second half.
Gotta go.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And leave it for Cohen, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized. Executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky.
Bam! Let's go!
Complete. The Bears trying on fourth down, unable to convert. And this Browns defense stands tall. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Taylor. He's going to look deep now for Lamb.
Come on, throw the ball over his head, man.
Picked off by Bryce
damn, you got separation.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Got to step on him, man. He's going to underthrow it. Oh,
Trubisky brings the Bears out first and 10 at their own 23. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky dancing to his left. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former first-round pick to Darius Randall. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Three
interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get three in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. It's a short here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
The throw by Taylor there, knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Damn, I don't like
Now Taylor on first down, forced out to his left.
Oh, right here,
Second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A toss play to Chubb.
Damn, why you running so slow, dude?
At the line of scrimmage and taken down. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third and 2, now Taylor. Pressure, and he's taken
down.
The
ball,
bro. Sack. Leonard Floyd in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down.
That's not what I meant when I said big. God damn.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he caught the ball, bro.
It's incomplete.
Bro, he caught the ball and then he just dropped.
With such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
I ain't want to.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
You're right, you're right.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gotta go.
Here's Trubisky. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gotta go.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And an alley
Everybody just trying to get
It's a foot race.
Slow ass Howard, ain't nobody catch him.
Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
They don't let me do no movement, bro. I just run straight up.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 2nd down, Taylor. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right.
Hold on. Oh, he's going to hang with him.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Gotta go.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. After the interception, here's Taylor. And he's going to be intercepted a
Bro, I
third
threw that
time.
over my man here. Bro, how did he get up? That's he behind
And
my
his
man.
guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Hey, gotta go.
This is Cohen on the toss, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Gotta go.
They go play action with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.